Welcome to Wayblaze, a community crowdfunding platform that is launching soon here in Canada. Wayblaze brings the community together to shape and fund great places to live, work, and play, one community at a time. It's designed to accelerate the implementation of community plans and projects, and to engage and energize citizens, entrepreneurs, and groups about improving their local community, whether by voting for new community ideas or actually funding them. Who is behind Wayblaze? There are three founders: Robert Bars, a senior urban planner, and a community engagement specialist who has extensive knowledge about urban sustainability. The second founder is James Bars, creative director and a digital technology pioneer and user experience specialist. The third founder, me, David Van Cedars, is a collaborative economy expert, a sustainable economy specialist, and a longtime sustainable business entrepreneur and business coach. So what is crowdfunding? It's the practice of funding a project or venture by raising monetary contributions from a large number of people, typically over the internet. So how is it being used to create great places? We have 5 examples. The first one comes from Rotterdam, where citizens crowdfunded the construction of a pedestrian bridge across a busy intersection by donating the equivalent of $32.50 per plank per person. 17,000 people came together to help provide the initial funding, motivating the city of Rotterdam to provide the remaining funds to complete the bridge. In South Wales, 107 businesses crowdfunded a significant portion of the construction costs of the community centre shown in the background, showing that not only can you raise donations from individuals on a crowdfunding site, but from corporations as well. The third example is the Flying Fish Sustainable Seafood Company in Portland, which needed a new walk-in freezer. And so they asked their customers to help provide the funds to buy the walk-in freezer. For every $100 they donated, they got a credit in fish for $115, allowing them to have a discount in fish from a store that they liked, knowing that they helped to fund the freezer that allowed them to expand their fish selection. The next example comes from Ontario, where 300 local investors provided 5-year loans totaling $2.2 million at 7% interest to build a compost-to-energy plant at the Toronto Zoo. And there's a fifth example. In Washington, D.C., citizens crowdfunded a vacant store so that it could be converted into a restaurant. A $100 investment gave each investor a 0.01% equity stake in the building. So you can see that you can raise money through donations, reward programs, debt, or even equity. Wayblaze works to create great places in a variety of categories, including green buildings and neighborhoods, affordable housing, sustainable energy, sustainable transportation, green streets and public places, culture and creativity, health and wellness, local business and downtown revitalization improvements, local food enterprises, water resources, and natural ecosystems. So what does it take to make great local places? Well, it takes an inspiring vision, a clear plan, creative ideas, funding and resources, and ongoing focus and effort. And that focus and effort needs to be made by a wide range of people, including local government, enlightened developers, local business, and engaged community and community organizations. Wayblaze is the first platform to bring it all together so that local organizations and municipalities can show their local community plans on an online dashboard. And then they can get ideas for local community projects from their community through an ideation component on the platform. Then they can actually fund those projects through the crowdfunding component. And then finally, they can look at a map to see how their community is being transformed with each completed project. The benefits are huge for all involved. For local governments, it improves community awareness and ownership of the plans that they have developed, as well as leading to better implementation and a wider range of funding. For citizens, that's an opportunity to vote or invest in local projects and exchange ideas with others and track progress. For local businesses, it gives them a better understanding of what the community wants and needs, as well as local citizen support for the business activities. And finally, for community organizations, it gives them the ability to promote and fund their programs or plans and to dialogue with community members. So what does it look like? Well, it all starts by entering in the location of the community, since it's all organized one community at a time. You can explore by map view, seeing the ideas in yellow, the projects in red, and if there are plans associated with the projects, you can see the boundaries of the plan in green. You can also explore by the grid view, whether you're looking at projects, plans, or ideas. You can also filter your search by who is leading the project or raising the money for it, what type of project it is, what category, what funding mechanism is being pursued, whether it's donations, reward, debt, or equity, and whether it is a plan or a project or just an idea. If there is a plan for the community that's loaded up, you can see an overview of the plan and what the goals of the plan are, and then the projects that relate to that plan underneath. You can then drill down further, looking at the projects to the detail to see how much money needs to be raised, how much has already been raised, who's raising the money, who the project owner is, and other related projects. As you would expect, it's designed to work on all computer devices. And as mentioned earlier, we offer a full range of funding types, including donations, rewards, debt, equity, and even real estate that you can invest in through your RRSPs. As with most crowdfunding sites, you can also connect with others and tell other people about your ideas or the projects that you have helped to fund through a variety of social media outlets. And finally, and most importantly, you can view the progress that your community is making in terms of whatever categories of improvement, whether it's new bike paths or community gardens or civic centers or recycling initiatives. You can see them all on a map and literally watch your community transform with each new completed project. So, interested in getting started? Here's how we can work with you to launch Wayblaze in your community. It's really easy because we work with you to identify a range of plans or group of projects that need implementing. We then work with you to find people who are willing to be proponents to present those plans or projects on Wayblaze. And then we follow up by creating awareness and excitement through various online channels. And then finally, we work with you to update the platform as projects are funded and implemented. Best of all, we charge no upfront fees, just the standard 5% commission on funds raised. Together, we believe that we can deliver inspiring results. We can help to significantly improve community engagement and make it ongoing over time. We can dramatically increase implementation success. We can be a new and powerful source of community ideas and engagement, and allow for a broader range of funding contributions. We also benefit the community by presenting a single online dashboard so that it can see visually the community improving. and it can be a focal point for collaboration among different societal groups. So if you find this idea inspiring, please contact us today and let us tell you how we can get started in your community. Thanks for listening.